Alright. We should be live again after the power outage and Twitch not working. I see David. Nice. So it's fixed. Pog cramps. Holy shit. Melty. Ooh. So we're good? We're good to go? We nailed it? I can see you, David. Nice.
Back again, are you?
Oh, come on! Does nothing work today? Nothing brings me out of alert quicker than a stream dying. What about controller batteries dying? What? It's days like this when you should just not stream, isn't it? If I was Devon, I would be like, I'm never streaming again in my life. I demand full attention from stream I'm off paying attention to. I understand. That was a quick power outage though. It was just a flash. But it's enough to take everything down. Just changing battery. Couch stream. Up next, David's Xbox gets the red rings of death. It got them yesterday.
Man who hangs in your village. Tell me, what was his crime?
That is no man. That is a piece of offal. No longer fit to feed the crows. If you claim him as one of your kind, know this. He murdered 4 of my people. Now his remains serve as a warning. Take the life of an Isiros, and your spirit will be bound here forever.
Was his name Callus?
I believe that rotting husk was once called by that name.
I must give that man last rites.
Never! The spirit of that black heart will stay on Saria until the end of time.
Your fat Xbox still works? It's my fat. I have a fat Xbox. That's what I use. It still works fine. But last night I got it crashed while I was playing this game, and it got two red lights, not 3. Not the 3 red ring of death, but the 2 red ring of death. 3, obviously, as is most well known, the worst one. 2 red lights, I think, means overheating. Yes, that's what the console said. When I turned it back on, it said it was overheating. I've never seen that before.
You repay one injustice with another. Only the gods may judge the spirits of the dead.
You think you can convince me that I am not within my rights? That he doesn't deserve his fate? Or worse? No! There is no greater punishment among the Nisiros. That rotting thing has been utterly erased, as if it had never been.
Hermes is displeased. By leaving Callus here, you've defiled his island.
Let Hermes think of Hermes. I will think of Nisiros. That thing stays where it is.
Xbox gaming, last gen we make sure you have no console. This gen we make sure you have no games. Next gen we'll make sure you have neither. Could always build a PC, right? I mean, let's be honest. No one really knows the failure rate of an Xbox One because no one ever plays on one. So you can't know if the console holds up or not if you don't use it. It's like my Nintendo Switch. Perfect. Has never crashed. There's no reason to have an Xbox One. You can have almost all the games on PC. True, true. David trying out his stand-up routine, obviously.
What is it now?
About Callus.
You will never give last rites to that thing up there. Never! The spirit of that black heart will stay on Saria until the end of time.
Were Callus judged by Hades, he would be sent to Tartarus and face far worse. You do him a favor.
Tartarus! Who knows of Tartarus? I have not been there. Have you? I want him rotting where I can see him. No! There is no greater punishment among the Nisiros. That rotting thing has been utterly erased, as if it had never been.
Any of the tortured spirits in Tartarus would gladly trade their place for his. Sisyphus, Tantalus, Ixion, and his Wheel of Fire.
He's had many years as a spirit to think on what he has done. What if he's found remorse? Then Hades might show mercy. He deserves no mercy.
Agrios, I've spoken with the spirit of Callus. He hasn't changed, still vengeful and bitter. Hades won't be merciful, and you and I couldn't begin to imagine his divine torments.
I can imagine quite a bit. In that case, do it.
What?
Cut him down. Do whatever you want with his wretched body. I want Callus to experience this divine suffering you speak of.
Cool.
Let the gods be witness to these last rites. Hear me, swift-heeled Hermes. Mark now the life song of Callus, warrior of Arcadia. Let this man's vice be a lesson to us who still live. Callus was a black-hearted killer of children and the innocent. May the gods protect us from such villainy, and from men like him. Callus of Arcadia, find now your eternal place. Find now the fate you deserve. You are released from this mortal tether. May unyielding Hades have mercy on your spirit.
So, you managed to rescue my body from those bastards Spawn, horse and horses.
They're called Centaurs, Callus. Remember that on your trip to Hades.
Of course, love, dear. What have you done?
I did the will of Hermes.
Just what you mean by that?
I freed your spirit. You've been given last rites. Prepare for the underworld.
What have I to do with Hades?
Need you ask?
You've murdered innocents, Callus.
I avenged my family.
Whose truth will Hades see? May you receive the fate you deserve.
Curse on you, forced. On all of you!
I'm just waiting. I'm actually surprised. So, I mean, I'm not some big industry analyst or whatever, obviously, but I am actually very surprised I was wrong about Master Chief Collection, because I really expected them to announce that the Master Chief Collection would be available on PC at E3. And there's zero reason to own an Xbox. I know. But that's what I expected. I was clearly wrong. I mean, are you expecting Halo Infinite to not be on PC? I don't think I will be wrong in saying that it's going to launch on PC at the same time. But it's not like they are saving it, because Gears of War 4 is on PC. Which reminds me that I should buy it. But yeah, other than Master Chief Collection, Halo 5, and Sunset Overdrive, there really is no reason to own an Xbox. I'm actually also surprised there's no Sunset Overdrive 2 and a multi-platform. Kind of like Titanfall 2.
So, you've done your good deed for the day. Take this mace. It belonged to Callus.
You kept it?
We Nisiros believe that every weapon is alive in its own way. Weapons used for evil live a life of suffering. As a bronze weaver, I tried to heal that mace, cleanse its suffering. Perhaps you can do more.
That is a rare honor, Jason. By law, that mace belonged to Agrios. He worked hard to make something good from it. Bear it with pride.
Sunset is Spider-Man? Yeah, I know. The thing is, I mean, I just expected another Sunset Overdrive. I think Spider-Man is much more interesting. That's a spider. I'll be right back. Spider dead. Sorry, Spider-Man. Tiniest spider I've ever seen. Alone. I hope there's no spider having children around here. As Jason kills enemies in rapid succession with his mace, his power increases. The benefits of this mace multiply as Jason acquires the Ares Manus aspect. Okay. Whenever this mace hits an enemy, there is a chance a non-damaging blast will impact all foes around them. Also, all mace attacks have a moderate power bonus. I'll keep the wave breaker.
What is it now?
I wanted to thank you for the mace. It's a fine weapon.
Only if it is used for good. Remember that. Now, I've got work to do.
I heard what you did with Callus's body. I, for one, say good riddance to it. Now, I must prepare these left caps. I wonder if I can mix them with some arnica.
Now Callus will face the judgment of Hades. But unlike my son, I pity him for that.
Do they all have something to say about it?
Agrios must not be in his right mind. Strange what you can get used to over time.
Lycus upheld the law, but I could tell he disapproved of what Agrios had done.
What's this you're saying? You slander my Arche in front of everyone? In front of Lycus?
It's true, Chromis. I'm sorry, but your father is to blame.
I should kill you right now! How dare you!
She speaks the truth.
Who gives a damn what you have to say? But you, Atalanta, I thought you were one of us.
I am, and I'll prove it.
I hope you die out there, human. You and your friends. Just like your parents.
Careful, that's how Batman was born.
Find proof of Nessus's evil, and nothing will save him from our wrath.
He took what was there. That looks different. Was that his battle armor or something? Probably.
Careful.
Let's go look for that Manticore then. I know exactly where it is. It's the place in the map that was blocked before. What are these? Tartarus Minotaurs? Holy shit.
Hypnage's tracks. It's been here. Not long ago. They lead straight into that rock wall.
Into the rock?
Stand aside.
Didn't even need Hercules. I guess he's optional here, so... Boss. I thought I would be able to see it. I drove it outside of the map, didn't I? Dead.
Jason, here. In the steamers. Beneath this tuft of fur. And Nessus. We have him now.
To the village. The Beastmaster's time has come. Let the gods be witness to these last rites. Hear me, swift-heeled Hermes. Mark now the life song of Arctos, fallen hunter of the Nasiros. Let this centaur's virtue be a beacon for us who still live. Arctos had a courageous heart that served him as a warrior and hunter for his tribe. He was the first to seek out the dread beast Hypnage, and the first to make her turn her tail and run. May we all show such valor in the battles we are to wage. Arctos of the Nasiros, find now your eternal place. Find now the fate you deserve. You are released from this mortal tether. May unyielding Hades have mercy on your spirit.
By Hermes, you did it! You killed that damn beast!
Arctos!
Noita, you did it!
You can rest now, Arctos.
You have brought great honor to the Nasiros. All of you.
Then quit dawdling, proud step. You loitered long enough. May you run the fields of Elysium forever.
I will prepare a place for you until we meet again.
Just go around setting dead corpses on fire? Yes. It's what Hermes has asked of me on this island. I got a bunch of shit done here, didn't I? I want them all. Let's go. We have put everyone to rest, I think. I think that was the achievement. Oh no, this is gonna take ages. Nope, it's not. Ah, shit. Oh, cool. Gonna head to bed. Got a dentist appointment in the morning, so I can't continue my usual shenanigans. Okay, have fun, arrogance, if possible. Have a good night, and thank you for hanging out. Damn. In a way, I'm glad this doesn't have trophies on PS3, because I would be playing it on PS3, and this list is something else. That's a lot of work there. Good luck saving Grace. Later, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Kill her. To destroy something so perfect is unforgivable.
That thing was an abomination. As are you.
What a worthless race you are. Weak, small, playthings of the gods. I am Nessus, son of Neros, and I am my race perfected!
When we're done with you, we'll drag your corpse back for all the Nisiros to see.
The Nisiros? My tribe is Raven. What do you think is going to happen here, human?
You'll die.
I've seen more battles than you've seen days in your life.
Nessus, son of Neros. I bear proof of your treachery, and so demand lawful challenge. By the laws of the Nisiros, I call you traitor! Defend yourself!
What the fuck? I see what this box is. Mommy, mommy, where's my jump button?
Send me to the paradise of Tartarus.
That all you have to say, Nessus?
The Black Tongues will avenge me. I am favored of Hecate.
Her favor won't save you now.
Damn.
I will.
No more time for talk.
Wow, that went a little... That escalated very quickly. We decapitated the guy? Holy shit.
Jason, the tribe Nisiros is eternally grateful to you and your friends.
We did what we had to. Without Atalanta's help, we would not have succeeded.
Even in our darkest days, I have always thanked Hermes for sending Atalanta to us.
Like us.
Let me boast on you, daughter. Don't deny an old centaur that joy. Jason, I present you with this tribal armor of the Nisiros.
I am honored, Lycus.
Then I checked in the bathroom to watch you continue being a murderer. That was a good murder, though. I do the same to my enemies. Wow. Nope. Nope.
Windwalker. Go, Jason. Go and speak with him. It is you he wants to talk to.
Hermes, where did you go?
I remember when the Nisiros first arrived on Saria. I met them at the edge of the forest in the guise of a magnificent ram. In hindsight, I might have chosen a different form. Their hunters tried to shoot me. You've done a great thing here, Jason of Iolcus. You've restored Saria and the Nisiros.
The Nisiros deserved my help. Now they can build the life they dreamt of.
Speaking of dreams, it's time your quest continued. Before I give you something, I must take something back. I allowed you to see through my eyes for a time, but mortals are not meant to see that way for long. Let's see what I can give you in return. I call it wind shear. It will serve you well. And one more thing. Now all who come to Saria will know what you've done.
Hermes, I'm honored by your gifts, but I need to find the one who carries your blood.
Ah, yes. Nearly forgot. Come, let's speak with Lycus.
I'm sure centaurs love that statue of a centaur getting killed by a human.
You honor us.
You honor yourself, Lycus, by choosing to stay and fight. The tribe Nasiros is forever favored in my eyes. Jason needs one who shares my blood. Lycus, what do you say?
What do I say?
Lycus? In the bloodline of Hermes?
Not just Lycus. All centaurs. It's a long story. But I think Lycus would be a good fit for your purpose, Jason.
I would be honored to help Jason in any way I can.
Then welcome aboard. We have room on the Argo for one more. That is, if she's willing.
Me?
She's just a small little thing. I'm sure we can find space somewhere.
Why do you want me to join you?
Atalanta, you began as our guide, but you became a friend. I would trust you with my life.
I've long thought about seeing the world beyond this island. My tribe comes first. What say you, Lycus?
Atalanta, you are Nasiros, but you are also human. Venture out among your own kind for a time. Learn about your people, and then choose where you best belong.
Then my bow is yours, Jason.
Excellent. This tale gets more interesting by the minute.
It's time we leave. Argonauts, to the ship.
Well, that was nice. I'm really enjoying my time with the game.
I won't let you go.
After my tribe made the journey from Arcadia to Saria, I told myself I would never sail the seas again. Goes to show you, despite all our plans and declarations, the great unknown will always have its say. At least the tribe is well. I will look forward to my return and seeing the progress they have made.
Who will lead the Nasiros in your absence?
Agrios has been chosen to serve as Aleph for the time being. He is a good choice. Our females will be returning soon, and they will help as well.
I'm glad you supported Atalanta's choice to come along.
I think this voyage will be a wonderful experience for her. the danger notwithstanding. She is a special girl, a special woman. There is much to admire in her. The Nisiros cannot be selfish and keep her hidden from the world on Saria. I think she has much to learn from other humans, but I also think she has much to teach as well.
Were you surprised to learn you were in the bloodline of Hermes?
At first, yes. There are many legends of centaur origins, but none included Hermes. After I thought on it, though, it seemed fitting. I am proud to be a descendant of Hermes. No doubt he is amused by the entire situation.
That's all for now, Lycus. Thank you.
Four swords, 5 maces, and 5 spears. Oh, it's 5 swords too. And 5 armors. So basically 1 per island.
We put Saria behind us, but the time's come to set our course. Where to, Jason?
I'll tell you in a bit, Argos.
Now I put the Stymphalian birds up against your chimera any day.
Right before you arrived on Delphi, we were having a debate. I was trying to come up with an apt simile for a strong mind. I suggested the strong mind was like a trap. What goes in, stays in. The oracle replied, "A mind like a trap is great for killing what it catches." So I asked her opinion on the matter.
And what comparison did she offer?
She said, "A strong mind is like a diamond. It sparkles brightest when it absorbs the light of truth. It has more than one facet, is precious beyond compare, and there is nothing it cannot cut." It's difficult to debate with someone who has all the answers.
That's all for now. Thank you.
Looks like Atalanta and Lycus have settled in. I'm glad they're aboard.
Me too. Both will make fine allies.
This ship is amazing, Jason. It's as big as the village.
So the open ocean suits you?
To be honest, I'm a bit bored. The ship is big, but I miss the hunt. Lycus told me the Centaurs sailed for months to get to Saria. I'm already feeling restless, and it's only been a day.
Take advantage of this opportunity. We have a crew whose skills are varied and exceptional. We could all learn a lot from each other.
You're right. I should get to know the others better. I'm excited, I think. Everything beyond Saria is new to me.
How was it living by yourself for so long?
Never really thought about it when it was happening. Just the way it was. Mostly I thought about what I was going to eat that night. Anyway, I had the satyrs and manticores to keep me company. I learned a lot from watching the satyrs. what plants were good to eat, how to make a fire.
How did you become such a good archer?
Practice. My father taught me how to shoot. Made me my first bow. The first manticore I ever killed was with that little thing. See, when you're hunting manticores, you learn pretty quick to make every shot count. Later, the Nisiros taught me their style. The centaurs are excellent when firing on the move.
You don't have that much stability, though. We can't go back.
Where to, Jason?
Mycenae, right?
We sail for Mycenae.
As you say.
Where my father-in-law is going to be so pleased.
We neutralize our target, and Jason's quest will be at an end. Go. Make sure our arrangements are in order, and kill the traitor once it's settled as ours.
Yep, he's going to be delighted I let his daughter get killed. Just delighted.
We will be together again.
It keeps track of your shit. That's good, at least. But not being able to revisit past areas doesn't help much.
I'll keep her safe here while you're ashore. At some point, though, I need to get ashore myself to restock provisions.
Just wait a bit, because this is going to go very wrong.
Have you heard of the Achnisi, Jason?
Some sort of fire spirit.
Yes, a type of salamander, in fact. They appear as tongues of flame amidst the masts and rigging of ships. They were with us last night.
An auspicious sign.
I would say doubly so, given this island is aligned with Ares, whose symbol is a fiery torch. I take it to mean that we were right to come here, that we'll find favor with Ares on Mycenae.
Your sight is much sharper than my own when it comes to signs, Pat. I do know this, though. We're not leaving Mycenae without King Lycomedes on board.
Such confidence makes me think I have a future as a minor order. After all, learning to see the signs around us is the one sight that grows sharper with age.
Except you have to be able to see them.
I'll be fine, Hercules.
Pickpockets. They're everywhere. Even children.
You've told me.
They'll bump into you or ask for alms. That's how they distract your attention.
Hercules, I'll keep one hand on my bow. And beyond that, I have nothing anyone would want to steal.
Good. Now, there'll likely be some men, especially around the docks, who are going to be rude.
Ishchipe, don't be such a thornhoof. I'll be fine. Pan said there are tens of thousands of humans on Mycenae.
The city is large. Not as big as Athens, but a major port.
Athens? How many live there?
100,000. Perhaps 2.
200,000? So many. How does one live among such a herd?
There are some who prefer the life of the metropolis.
Do you?
I'm more at home where the sheep congregate in flocks, not the people. That's not to say that cities aren't without their marvels. In the end, though, Iolcus is big enough for me. There's space enough for all, and people know their neighbor's name.
That sounds more to my liking.
Mycenae will give you a taste of city life. Perhaps you'll think differently when you see what it has to offer.
I worry how King Lycomedes will welcome you. Have you thought of what you'll say to him?
I haven't yet chosen the words. But her death is my responsibility.
I was there. I know you're not at fault. But truth travels like a fasting pilgrim. It loses much of itself along the way. I'm afraid you will find few friends here, Jason.
Let's hope that Lycomedes, if not a friend, is at least not an enemy.
I doubt it. Select 2 Argonauts. Good.
Let's do it.
Hercules.
Of course. Ready when you are.
And Atalanta. Poor Hey, Gryffindor. I saw your message and I was gonna say poor dude. I mean, poor Pan will never be used. How are you, Gryffindor?
King Jason!
Sinon, what are you doing here?
Shh! Keep quiet. Find some place to hide. They blame you for what happened to Princess Alcime. They say King Lycomedes is going to kill you.
I'm here to tell the truth about what happened. Don't worry, Sinon. Now just what are you doing here?
I came to fight in the arena. To prove myself. To show you. Show everyone. I can be a guardsman.
I want soldiers in my guard, not gladiators. There's a difference. Have you actually seen what goes on in there?
Yes. Well, no. I've heard the cheers from outside the walls. It's all very exciting.
Promise me you'll watch a match before you decide.
Ah, scout my competition. Very cunning. As you say, King Jason.
Good. Until then, there's always a hot meal waiting for you on my ship.
Be careful, King Jason. People here aren't like they are back on Yolkis.
Well, that's different. It's a floating hammer. Hammering away. That's different. That's certainly very different. I guess we didn't lose the eyes of Hermes after all.
Keep the pier clear, unless you're loading cargo.
What?
So much for the warm welcome.
Damn, people here just disappear, huh?
Look, we brought ourselves a kingfish. The man of Mycenae can't win forever. Maybe one of you lot will be the first to...
That's a big map.
Only cargo past this point. Only cargo past this point.
Fame, fortune, women! Can't you introduce us titles like king? There's no one here that drums of Ares.
Out of our way!
Ionians. What? No one wants to fight? Heard the men of Mycenae were warriors. Apparently not. Mark Ionia on your roster, slave.
Hey, look!
Well, 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 the Yolkin King.
What's it to you, mercenary?
Not here to sign up for the arena? No, of course not. That would require courage. We hear you have a problem protecting your women, little king.
You should send them to Ionia. We'll keep them safe for you.
And busy.
Ain't you gonna be back? Daughter woke up. Oof. Good luck. Good luck.
Where's your laughter now?
You dad!
A shame you'll never see the arena. More people could have watched you die.
Enough! Ionians, Test our laws at your peril. And as for you, the king expects you at his palace, without delay. No one lays a finger on this one until King Lycomedes is through with him. No one.
Give thanks to your gods that the guards protect you here.
Right.
I'd love to sign you up for the arena. Royalty always draws big crowds. But King Lycomedes would have my hide if you were hard. But before he dealt with you, that is. Are there no men
King
here?
Lycomedes awaits you at his palace. He's not known for his
In
patience.
the arena, you'll be famous.
The Achaean strike.
One or the other.
King Lycomedes scours Achaea of the Dark Titan heresy.
Ideologies are the weapons of tyrants, too weak
I'll
to
give it to you
wield
for free.
swords.
King Lycomedes.
Midas himself couldn't pay me to fight Achilles.
The man of Mycenae can't live forever.
Wow. Let's go straight there and then talk to everyone, because apparently they're not going to talk to me. Maybe? Maybe they are. This is a big town.
Fame, fortune, women. Titans like kings.
Why is there a shrine to Athena half sunk?
Are there beasts in this arena? Forcing captured animals to fight is cruel.
Where'd you rather be? Lugging crates all day?
I guess this is mostly to pass through.
I have nothing to say to you.
Welcome, good sir. Khufu offers finest rags and tallow in all Greece.
I've no interest in either. Though you're the first merchant on Mycenae willing to deal with me.
That's because Khufu not from Mycenae, but from Egypt. People here miss Princess, but Khufu never knew her. Khufu, here you have great shape. Perhaps need boy? 2 boys help crew?
What?
Khufu offer fair price.
The guards will hear of your trade, wretch.
Foreign king misunderstand. Khufu still, learn speak language. Khufu offer only service, use of workers, not sale.
Your offer insults me. Don't insult me again.
Humblest apologies, good sir. It appears Khufu has nothing to offer you.
I'm Bolo. Who are you?
Well met, Bolo. I'm Jason.
Mind if I picked your pocket?
Yes, Bolo, I would. You shouldn't be doing that.
Where are this boy's parents?
Please. The stork says we'll all go hungry if I don't.
Who's the stork?
My new father. He has many sons, but I'm the newest.
And he tells you to pick pockets?
All the boys do it. The stork says it gets easier with time. I hope so.
Bolo, this stork character is taking advantage of you.
No. He got me out of the orphanage. I was beaten there and locked up without supper. With the stork, the beatings are much lighter. I'm seldom locked up, and sometimes there's a little supper. He's really very kind. Each month, he gives a fig to the boy who brings in the most coin. Isn't he a wonderful father?
Nope.
No, Bolo. He's no father, I'm afraid.
Not everyone you meet will be as forgiving if they catch you trying to pick their pocket.
But he's the only family I have. Sorry, Jason. I really shouldn't talk anymore. I'm supposed to be on the lookout for marks. You don't know what a mark looks like, do you? Listen to this, Jason. Fish for sale, fish for sale, fish for sale today. They were swimming in the ocean, and now they're on the docks here on Mycenae.
Keep out of trouble.
Move along.
Pester someone else, would ya? I've got action here.
I should tell Lycus of this shrine. He'll want to come and pray here. And perhaps fix it up while he's at it.
Blast! I lose again!
I think finding that kid a family is one side quest.
King Lycomedes speaks for Mycenae. He'll tell you what the rest of us think.
Move along.
Anyone else hungry?
Always.
So many people. So much noise. It overwhelms the senses.
The great market of Mycenae. The weapons sold here are tempered by the blood of men from every land. Each piece of battered bronze knows the glory of battle. Better a weathered blade from Mycenae than the finest arms of lesser nations.
Perhaps their blades are better, but I've not seen a single bow I'd change for mine.
Very few people to interact with here.
Alcime will live forever in the hearts of our people.
Interact with here.
Perhaps if you'd had more men watching your palace than building that ship, things would be different.
Some blame you for the loss of Princess Alcime, but not I. I know what it is to lose your beloved.
I'm sorry to see one widowed so young.
Oh, I'm no widow. Not yet. Forgive me. My name is Zosime. My husband Pythias fights to pay our debts in the arena.
That seems like harsh justice.
Seems. He fights for sport to line the pockets of Patroclus. His sport. Our lives. Pythias has to win. He just has to.
I'm gonna be stuck in the arena. Am I not?
State your business here.
I am Jason, King of Iolcus, and I will speak with King Lycomedes in his palace.
Raise the gate! Beyond this gate lie the royal grounds of Mycenae. The palace, arena, agora, and Ares Watch. The king is expecting you. You would do well not to tarry, sir.
This king likes statues.
The liberation of Samos. King Lycomedes and the Mycenaean army free Samos from the rule of the Black Tongues.
Freedom is neither right nor privilege. It is a spoil of war.
King Lycomedes.
Lycomedes is a hard man, from a nation of hard men.
The fall of Corfu. King Lycomedes destroys the Black Tongue stronghold on Corfu. The mountain fortress, thought impregnable, fell before the might of Ares' legions.
They said it would take a lifetime. From my men, that meant one honest winter's work.
King Lycomedes.
If this king despises the Black Tongues so much, then he should be glad to help us.
You just know that's not gonna happen. You just know it.
The cleansing of the Cyclades. King Lycomedes drives the Black Tongue forces from their hidden camps on the Cyclades.
The man who begs for mercy is a coward. Leave mercy for the man who begs the sword.
King Lycomedes.
Champion Achilles remains undefeated.
Pity on a poor crier, sir.
Go to my ship at the docks. My crew will feed you.
Bless you. How cruel that one so kind will find such a fate on Mycenae.
What do you mean, old man?
Can't you hear it? The fates speak to those who listen.
Do they? And what do they say?
Listen for yourself. Achilles practices in the arena as we speak. Perhaps he can tell you. Have Have you been to the arena yet? You might find it of interest.
Ichibe, look at the size of this place.
Only gladiators and arena workers enter through here. The stands are up the stairs, behind you.
I see.
Let's go have a look inside. Come on.
The Purge of Illyria. King Lycomedes slays the dark priest Melogia, leader of the Black Tongues on Illyria.
A villain may have no honor, but a traitor lacks honor and courage both.
King Lycomedes.
Achilles, huh? He's joining.
Well done, Achilles!
Damn it, Patroclus! Do you purposefully seek out every cripple and sluggard in Mycenae to train with me?
Achilles, please! Every time you practice, I'm out another 10 fighters. There are none left who want to face you.
The next fighter you send me will be the first. I'll be in my chambers. Send the women.
Maybe. He's joining as maybe. Send the winches. Exactly. How are you, Zeno? Man, been busy tonight, so I wasn't around much. How's the game going? The game's going well, but I had a power outage a little while back, which I had like 4 power outages before the stream started. One of them fucked up my speakers, and then the very last one fucked up my keyboard, which have been repaired. But it's just like, every time the power goes out, something stops working. I don't know why. But the game is going well. I'm enjoying it quite a lot.
So many people. And to think, most of them want you dead, Jason.
You seem lost, King Jason. This is Ares' watch. King Lycomedes awaits you in his palace to the north.
I am Captain Akikios of the Mycenaean Guard. I have orders to inform you that King Lycomedes awaits your presence at his palace. Here is the post of Ares' watch, beacon of vigilance for all of Mycenae. The eyes of the king are forever open. He sees all that happens here. No threat may surprise this land so long as the watch remains.
Ichibe. This is even higher than the cliffs on Saria.
Man, I love Greek mythology, and this is doing a good job of stringing that love along, I guess. There's a lot of good stuff here. The combat is shit, but I'm enjoying the rest of the game a lot. It really is very much like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or Jade Empire or Mass Effect.
Vengeance, and we are quick to cast flame before guilt or innocence can be determined. We must trust in the law and in the justice of the gods. So if you find your faith in doubt, if you find yourself questioning the gods' righteousness, cast out those thoughts. Cast them out like you would serpents from your child's cradle. Weep if you must, my son, but let your faith stand strong and firm, for that will be fitting testimony.
Right, dude, I gotta get back at it. Good luck and hopefully no more power outages. Hopefully not. If there's another, I'll probably just stay gone. I'll say on Discord something. But yeah, have a good night, and I hope you don't work too much. Tell me about it.
Politicians. The Agora of Mycenae. Truth, honor, and victory. Let no deceiver utter sound in this place. Let no dissembler show his guile within this square. Let no man or woman speak false beneath the gaze of unflinching Ares.
All places of government should follow those decrees.
Is this the palace?
Alcime and Eulias of Mycenae. Princess of the Burning Torch. Courage eternal. Devotion steadfast. Grace forever. Beauty undying. Darkness sees no reflection in the mirror of the flame. Princess Alcime.
Well,
when the people of Mycenae learn what kind of man you are, they will love you as I do.
Will they now?
The Palace of Mycenae, the Rock of Ares. This fortress has stood unconquered since the time Ares lent his aid to build it. Only those of royal Mycenaean blood or divine service may walk the inner halls.
I've heard the walls of the inner sanctum are made of fired black quartz, 2 spear lengths thick.
The best time to enter a manticore's den is after it's fed. I wonder if this king has eaten yet.
I did not believe it when my advisors told me your ship approached the harbor. You're a great many things, son of Trion, but I did not think you so brazen.
King Lycomedes, I am sorry for the loss of Alcime.
Don't you say her name. She was not your wife, not yet. Despite this tragedy, I thank Ares for 2 things. The first is that your father, a true king and a friend, was not alive to see your dishonor. And the second is that by a matter of moments, I was spared the shame of calling you my son.
Think of me what you will, but know that I aim to undo what has been done. I seek the Golden Fleece.
There would be riots in the streets of Mycenae if I aided you on such a fool's quest. Don't you see, Jason? My people want blood. Blood for blood.
Wouldn't they rather have their princess back?
I protected my daughter for 20 years, and you lost her within 20 days.
You knew the prophecy. You knew she was in danger. Why didn't you tell me?
The prophecy had nothing to do with it. I rigged Greece of the Black Tongues 10 years ago.
They emerge again, Lycomedes. I saw one in the market as I approached this very palace.
Enough of this! Out of respect for your father, I give you a choice. Either return to your ship in disgrace and sail away, never to set foot here again. Or submit yourself to trial by combat in the arena, before all of Mycenae, and Ares himself.
This is folly. Forget Mycenae. We'll find the fleece without the old man's help.
Prove you're not to blame for the death of my daughter. If you have any honor left, it is the only way.
My honor fears no trial. I submit to the arena. Let the eyes of Mycenae be open to the truth. You were wrong, then as you are now, King of Mycenae. The Black Tongues yet live.
Escort the accused to the arena. Remove his weapons and armor. He may keep his shield. Let him enjoy no further advantage of his station.
Jason!
Jason. Am I fighting with the shield only? That's not good.
The king of Iolcus himself. Patroclus must be giddy thinking about the crowds he's going to get. Your trial starts soon. Speak to the Minoan to get your weapon, and he'll let Patroclus know you're ready.
The Minoan?
He's up the ramp. Can't miss him.
You're King Jason?
I am.
I'm Pythias. I hear we're to be partners in your first fight.
Partners? I thought this was a trial.
It is. I fight for my crimes as well.
What's your story, Pythias?
A common one, I'm afraid. I'm a debtor. My wife Zosime and I have no means to pay those we owe. The law requires I fulfill my obligations in the arena. One fight and my debts are cleared. I'll be able to start over again.
And that fight's with me?
As your partner, yes. That's what I've been told.
Have you fought in the arena before?
No. My crime is not as serious as yours. I should say your supposed crime. I don't judge you. I survive a single match and my slate's cleared. You, on the other hand, are blamed for the death of Princess Alcime. You'll face 3 fights before your trial's done.
I'm to speak with the Minoan smith. Do you know him?
I've seen him. To tell the truth, he frightens me. What with that mask and all. He can tell you more about your trial. I'll start to prepare for our match. Just want to get out of here.
I'm to speak with the Minoan.
I've seen him.
With these bars, he's not really in jail. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Stop. Only the champion and those he welcomes are allowed inside.
Whoever guts the Jotun will be a hero!
Leave me be. Unless you want to die beneath the arena instead of in it.
Check your tongue.
Ha! Do you know who I am? I am Thank Carlos, the Hand Taker.
Never heard of you.
You must smell awesome.
You must be new here. I'm the best there is around these parts, eunuch.
I thought Achilles was the champion of Mycenae.
Achilles. I'll have his soft woman's hands soon enough. Then I'll be champion. Me, Thank Carlos, the
Hand Taker. I heard you before.
I dislike you, eunuch. Perhaps I'll ask Patroclus to set you and me up. You'd make for a handsome prize.
Have to ask permission to fight? My hand is right here.
You just wait, eunuch! I'll have my trophy before you leave!
Yes, yes. Your trophy is a mace to the face.
Look at him, beast. Today, I kill a king.
Greetings, Jason of Iolcus. I'm Asclepius, the arena physician. I treat those wounded in the fights.
I'll be supplying you with a lot of work, but don't expect to see me.
Bold words, but even Achilles sees me now and then. As with all who pass through here, I hope that we don't meet again.
Probably, if we don't meet again, that means I'm dead. No need for a physician anymore. Wings?
Armor fits well enough, I see. You'll find it's more than adequate for your needs. Patroclus wanted to give you some worthless leather scraps, but he can go to Tartarus for all I care.
Dave Fenoy.
Thank you, but I don't even know your name.
Daedalus of Crete. Inventor, smith, engineer, genius. Take your pick.
You seem to be a man of many talents.
See? I assure you, I am. Patroclus knows my worth. Dastard. There's a reason this arena's considered the finest in Greece, and it's not just because of Achilles. Hazards, trapdoors, creatures brought in from around the world. Who do you think makes all that work?
This armor is finely made. How do you do it?
I could not teach a monkey to chart the stars, nor could I hope to explain to you my craft.
No reason to be rude, Dave Fenoy.
Who has my weapons?
They're being kept safe. During your trial, you'll be forced to use whatever Patroclus deems fit. When you're ready to start, I'll see that you're given what you need.
Who's this Patroclus you mentioned?
He runs the arena, a shrewd man, with an eye for talent, though he doesn't always appreciate it. He has most of the top fighters under contract, including Achilles.
What should I expect from this trial by combat?
3 fights, if you last that long. None of them fair. You'll likely be outnumbered, the crowd against you. And you can bet Patroclus will have a surprise or two. Before each match, you come and see me, and then I tell Patroclus we're ready to start.
I'm ready to begin, Daedalus.
Your first match has been announced. Looks like you're to be paired with an indebted merchant named Pythias. I'd go speak with Pythias in the cells below. That man will need your guidance. Figure out your plan with him, then come see me, and we'll get this show started.
When you're ready to fight, tell Daedalus. He'll get things started.
Well, let's try to make sure this guy doesn't die.
Did you confirm it? Are we to fight together?
That's what Daedalus said. It appears the fates have thrown us together for the moment. I need you to tell me truthfully. Can you fight?
I'm good at two things. Bartering and playing the lyre. I know which end of a sword is sharp, but that's about it. I place my trust in you. Tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it.
I think it's best if you stay behind me and away from the enemy. Keep out of my way and I'll see us through this.
I'm no coward, but I'll do as you ask. Oh, it's almost time, isn't it? Please, I need a few moments to prepare.
Sure. And hey, if I die, at least you know you didn't have a chance.
Patroclus is going to do all he can to make this difficult for you. Like saddling you with a merchant for a partner. Be nice to see someone spoil that bastard's day. I'm sure Pythias would agree.
What are those wings you keep on the wall there?
Never you mind about those. You've got more important things to worry about.
Who are we up against?
Mercenaries. Ionians, no less. Always a crowd favorite. There's a whole squad of them, Jason. Fair fights aren't in Patroclus' nature.
The guys I punched?
Apparently. Some of the Ionians have it out for you.
Am I to fight with my bare hands?
You'll get a mace before the match starts. Crude, simple, and slow. Too slow to keep up with your opponents. That's what Patroclus hopes.
Is everything ready?
All that's missing is you. The stage is set, Jason. Shall we begin?
Go tell your surgeon I'm about to make him very busy.
Nice.
Trained mercenaries? I'm not cut out for this. I wanted to be a musician, not a merchant. Zosima and I were about to move to Massalia. And Jason, tell my wife not to mourn. To start over. Be happy.
Have faith. We'll be with Zosime by day's end, and in Massalia within a week.
I pray you're right, Jason.
Remember what you're supposed to do. Just stay out of the way. Leave this to me.
Attention, citizens of Mycenae! Our next match is about to begin! From the land of Ionia, I give you hardened mercenaries. Men whose sole purpose is to kill for coin. Against them, I call your attention to Pythias, a merchant without a coin to his name. But he does not fight alone. Oh, no. He is paired with another who has a debt to pay. In fact, this one owes a debt to each and every one of you. I give you King Jason! May we all witness justice on this day. By the will of Ares, begin!
Try to save this guy. Get fucked.
This match is over! Some men have fallen, some have not. Citizens, trust in the gods and their will. Your thirst for justice must wait a little longer, but it will be satisfied! The Jotun fights again soon enough. As for the merchant Pythias, his debts are cleared.
By the gods, I live! Jason, I owe you my life.
You do.
You have new life. Go and give it to your wife. For her sake, don't make the same mistakes.
Wise counsel, Jason. I'll never forget it. I know you'll try. And when you do, come find me in the market before you go. I'll write you a song. You'll meet my Zosume. I'm saved. I can hardly believe my own words. I'm saved!
I'm glad Pythias survived. Certainly spoiled Patroclus's day. You fought well, Jason. There might be hope for you yet.
Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Might as well get started.
I'll inform Patroclus.
Attention, citizens of Mycenae! Our next match is about to begin! As you know, this arena is a place of judgment for criminals such as the men who stand before us. You all know the vicious young gladiator, Pencalos, the Hand Taker. And then there is Jason of Iolcus, whose abject failure to protect our princess cast his very honor in doubt. The last man standing lives to fight another day. Let the criminals fight each other, and let Ares sort them out. By the will of Ares, begin!
Well, Pencalos, you've seen better days. I think you need a hand. Nope, he's dead.
This match is finished! I say, for the one left standing, his redemption is not complete. Not yet. We have one more match for Jason. Do we not?
Oh, we do.
Tell your friends, tell your enemies, a fight for the ages lies ahead. A fight of champions!
I'm fighting Achilles. I just want Daedalus to join.
Jason, attend closely. Note the metal of this spear. When creating it through controlled introduction of impurities, I derived a flux, whereby the metal...
It looks like a fine weapon.
Why do I bother? Yes, it's shiny and hard. It can also stop a charging chimera. Just try to find another spear that can do that. I made it specifically with Achilles in mind.
Achilles? Is that who I fight next?
Yes. And Patroclus says that both of you are to fight with a spear. Achilles has never been beaten, Jason. Never even come close to losing. Some say he's not fated to die on Mycenae.
Nope, he's fated to die on Troy.
I've never seen anything like those wings.
You are persistent, aren't you? I tell you what, beat Achilles, and you'll hear the story of those wings.
Deal.
Are you ready, Jason?
Time to see if this Achilles is as good as everyone says he is.
Then I'll inform Patroclus. May the gods be with you, Jason.
Here before us is King Jason. How far he has come. The taint of shame and dishonor he has in large part shed in this arena. But not completely. No, a foul corruption still lingers in the air. It is a rot down to the core, which only the fiercest fire can purge. People of Mycenae, do we have the white-hot flame to do the job? So here, now, beneath the gaze of Ares, I give to you your champion! Undefeated, unrivaled, untouchable! I give to you Achilles!
I taught you. Now let me show you how a champion fights. Which is bigger, Achilles? Your doubt or your ego? You should think. I'm about to reunite you with your wife. Come.
I could use a different camera.
Please, give it your make it easy for you.
I have one free revive, right?
Here I am.
I'm glad I got the power that regenerates health. This is probably not how you play this battle, is it? This power is so OP though. I don't really understand how to use god powers. I don't know if they are used automatically because I don't know. They're set to the D-pad, but oh. Well, I used something. I just don't know how. I've pressed the D-pad countless times, so... Please die. It's holding the D-pad. Well, now I know.
I'm gonna shut that mouth! Permanently! I am not fated to die here! You cannot win! Death and defeat are not the same! Enough! I will not have the blood of either of these proud lions on my hands! I declare this contest a draw! If it is to continue, it will not be this day! King Jason of Iolcus is found innocent! Let no one question his honor. A draw! The king has spoken! Merciful Lycomedes has spared King Jason of certain death. It was only a matter of time until your champion, Achilles... Citizens, please! Show Achilles your affection! The man of Mycenae! Still undefeated! Still undefeated!
Easy.
Amazing. I've never seen such a battle in all my years. Those were mighty wounds you both inflicted.
Not bad, Jason. There are only a few things I would have done differently.
From you, that's high praise indeed.
Achilles fights well. For an arrogant fool.
A few moments more, and I would have ended that battle myself.
If you two don't mind, I'd like to tend to my patient.
We'll leave you to your work, but King Lycomedes sent word he'll see Jason now. He awaits us in the gardens outside his palace.
I'm almost finished. One moment, please.
Thank you, Asclepius, truly. But I must go to Lycomedes.
Very well. But do not exert yourself too soon, or you'll tear that wound open again.
Well, that's that. We won.
By Hephaestus, that was a fight. Patroclus' head nearly burst in frustration.
I'm glad you were entertained, Daedalus.
I'm glad you're still alive. Your trial's finished, my friend. You're free to go.
Before I leave, I'd like to finally hear the story behind those wings.
A deal's a deal, but it's not a happy story. What hangs there on the wall is one of two sets of wings I constructed back on Crete. For many years I served King Minos there, and many wonders I built for him. Jealous to keep my craft to himself, he kept me and my son, Icarus, imprisoned in a tower. I built two pairs of wings, one for me, one for Icarus. So together we might make our escape. Both were perfectly made, but only one survived the journey. You see it hanging on the wall. The other pair lies at the bottom of the sea. My son, Sire.
I'm sorry, Daedalus. I didn't wish to bring up painful memories.
No apology needed. Truth be told, I'm glad to have at last shared that story with someone. But now's not the time for sorrow. You're a free man again, Jason.
Free to continue my quest, at least. I must go to Lycomedes.
By all means. The exit's over there, near the guard. Take that passage to the end.
I was wrong to have doubted you, Jason. I see now. I alone am to blame.
You dwell on the past, when you should look to the future. There's a way to bring Alcime back. Together we can do it.
Alcime is gone. And I have failed. Mycenae, Ares, my daughter. I should have told you of the prophecy.
What's done is done. What matters now is what we do next.
Because of my pride, the line of Ares will die.
There is still hope. Join me. We'll find the fleece.
No. Jason. Alcime is gone. I must think of Mycenae now. This land deserves a ruler worthy of her. I have decided to relinquish my crown. Choose a successor.
Lycomedes, it doesn't have to be that way.
Soon, I'll be called to make my account in the next world. Before the chariot rider himself, my final act as king will be to find someone worthy in his eyes to take my place.
You fought battles outnumbered 10 to 1, and still you kept the field. But now, when Ares and Alcime need you most, you talk of giving up.
My mind is set. Patroclus has already been informed. Let the most worthy warrior claim the fist of Ares. I thought Achilles was that man. But after your trial, I'm not so certain. Nothing is certain anymore. So let there be a tournament. The last of Lycomedes. And let the greatest warrior lead Mycenae once more.
After this tournament, then will you come with me?
Mycenae will have a warrior king again. And I will retire to mourn my daughter. For what time is left me. Go back to Iolcus, Jason. Find another bride. Raise a family. See to your people. May you serve them better than I have mine.
Lycomedes,
leave me now.
Such a defeatist.
King Jason, I am Senator Anaxagoras. We must speak of Lycomedes. The king is not himself.
He at last grieves for his daughter.
He plans to give up his throne and use a tournament to name his successor. Already some in the Senate speak of removing the king.
What can be done? Lycomedes' mind is set.
Then we must find a way to unset it. It's worse than you think. Lycomedes has decreed the tournament open to foreigners. Our people might accept a Mycenaean victor, but if a foreigner claimed the Fist of Ares, there would be war.
Surely that braggart Achilles has skill enough to win the tournament.
Achilles has yet to enter.
What? He won't fight. Why?
I know not, but something rustles in this city. You told Lycomedes you saw a black tongue in Mycenae.
Yes, in the marketplace. I'm sure of it.
I, too, have heard whispers, rumors. If we can prove the Black Tongues have returned, perhaps Lycomedes will find himself again.
Do you have support in the Senate?
The Senate sees only an opportunity to expand its power. That's why I need your help, King Jason. I'd start with Captain Akikios. He leads the Mycenaean Guard. You'll find him at Ares' watch at the east of the city. You may tell him I authorized you to look into this matter.
If there are black tongues in Mycenae, we'll find them, Senator.
Well then. And here I thought, what? Here I thought this would be a kind of straightforward location. I guess there will be nothing straightforward about it. Which is great.
They say a Mycenaean never loses in battle. They either win or achieve a glorious death.
The slums, market, and docks lie beyond. Do you seek entry?
I do.
Let them through! If I may say so, you fought well, sir. Ares smiles on you.
King Jason, thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Pythias told me how you saved him. Our debts are erased, and we're leaving this place forever.
We make for far-off Massalia to the west. With your help, we have new life.
Now, if only Hera would bless us with a child, all our prayers would be answered.
May Hera bless you with the gift you seek. Farewell to you both.
I can't help you there.
There's demand for flax in Massalia. The stalks for sheep to graze, the seeds for oil. I could arrange a loan to secure an initial shipment.
Perhaps I should handle the finances moving forward, my love.
I mean, I can help her have a child. Not the couple, though. But hey, it's best to help one than to help no one, right?
This song? Smelt and bream and soul and eel. I've got a nice fat grouper for you. I had a pretty pinching crab, but it pinched me really bad. So I tossed it back into the blue.
Keep out of trouble.
We need to find this kid a family. Otherwise, he's going to drive everyone crazy.
Unwell.
What's wrong, son?
I did what you said. I watched a match during the trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. It just stared at me.
There's no glory in killing for sport, son. I hope you see that.
So much blood. It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fighter. I thought that's what you wanted.
Maybe not so much.
Sign up. It's time for you to go home. Find the next Yolkin vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home, report to the palace.
The palace?
I seem to recall an opening for a junior apprentice quartermaster.
Sounds important.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, we just saved that stupid kid.
Are there no men here with the brawn to fight? In the arena, you'll be famous.
Alright. Let's go back to the Argo to save, because I really don't understand how saves work in this game, so I'd rather do them like this.
Let's do it.
Of course. Ready when you are.
I assume this resets the area, and we'll keep what I do save now. There was an auto save, but let's do our manual save, and that should be that. So that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed Rise of the Argonauts, because I certainly did. Have a good night, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more of this, because yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I really am. The story is interesting. The stories inside of it are great, and the characters are very nice. I am having a great time with it. So yeah, it's going to keep going. I am absolutely happy that I decided to play it. But yeah, have a great night, and thank you for hanging out and watching. Goodbye.